Welcome to another episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Afternoon, YouTube. Here with you on this Wednesday afternoon. Going to switch gears a little bit and get out of the radios and get into the power supply once more. I think some time ago I mentioned I was going to test the transformer and observe the phasing of the secondaries, because you want those in phase to give you the full voltage that you have coming. In other words, if they're out of phase, you basically get nothing out. So one cancels the other one out. So what we want to do is do that. I've got the transformer hooked up. I'm going to show you that in just a second. And then I'm going to hook up the scope and turn that on and get that scoping. And we'll go from there, so hang in there and we'll get right to it. Alright, there's a look at the transformer all wired up. The this one here and this one here is connected. This one here and this one here is connected by clip leads, and these two here are the power coming in from the variac. So that's exactly what it says. 115 volt is 1 and 2, which is these two here. Tie 1 and 3 and 2 and 4 together. So that's what we've done. 1 and 3, 2 and 4. So that should give us both primaries swinging in action and giving us the full benefit of the secondaries. So let me show you the reverse side here, and we'll show you the scope and all that stuff in just a second. Now on the secondary side, as you can see, 5 and 6 is 24 volts at 4 amps, and 7 and 8 are 24 volts at 4 amps. And preferably we want those to be working in conjunction instead of against each other. So that's why we're going to hook them up to the scope to make sure which ones are switched. I'm going to guess that if I tie these two together and tie these two together, I think we'll have what we want. But again, I don't know for sure until I actually scope these out, make sure that's what they are. So that's what we're going to do in just a second, so stay tuned. Alright. Now what you're looking at is the trace on the scope. Nothing is on at the moment. I have not turned the power on. That's just what's in the air, or what's in this transformer, whatever you want to call it. So I'm getting ready to switch on the power. And once I do that, we're going to monitor the input voltage with the other camera. I think if I can get it set up here without knocking everything down. Alright, there you go. Now we got that going. Let's see what I'm doing here. I think everything's hooked up. Let's turn some power on and see what happens. If everything goes blank, we'll know that something's wrong. Alright, there we have some readings on the oh, well, we even have some voltage coming out here, it looks like. Let's try and turn these down a little bit. A little bit better now. We can see they're out of phase already. I mean, I think they are. Well, we're not for sure, but let me turn them up a little bit and see what we get. They're getting bigger. Actually, they're in phase. Okay, let's go down with this again. There we go. Yeah, those are in phase. I think it's as in phase as you can get. Putting in 26 volts. I don't know what I've got coming out, but even if I go all the way up, it's not going to be too much. Let's go up a little bit more. Oops, wrong way. And let's get this down a little bit. Go up a little more. We're up at 48 volts. Oop, we just lost everything. That's not good. Nothing hot. Alright, well, not sure why that happened, or what it means, but you saw it here first. I don't know if you guys noticed the lights dim a little bit. They did dim. I do smell something. Not sure what, but let me take this up one more time to see what happens. Nope, it doesn't come up. We're not getting any voltage out of that thing, so let's turn that off. Alright, well anyway, we do know that's the way to phase them. There's no load on this, so I don't know exactly, like I said, what's causing the problem. Not doing anything unusual that I could tell. Nothing got hot, at least here. Transformer might be a little more. Makes me kind of wonder now if there's something wrong with the transformer. I don't think so, but you never can tell. Like I said, it is a little bit, I'm feeling, you guys are not seeing what I'm feeling, but basically I'm feeling this. It's warm. Both the primary and the secondary side are warm. Not hot, warm, which, you know, should be about right, I think. I've got these hooked up right. Yep, 1 to 3. So, I don't know. This part didn't get hot at all, or warm even. So, if this is a bad transformer, I'm going to be really PO'd. Like I said, these wires didn't get hot, didn't get warm. These wires didn't either. So, I'm going to have to run my film back and check, but I don't think it was drawing any current. And if it's not drawing any current, then, you know, it shouldn't have had a problem. I can check the fuse. I think I can do that on the Variac. Yeah, it's blown. Well, we know why it quit working. So I'm gonna have to say that there must have been a heavier draw there than what should have been. Like I said, I'll have to run my footage back and check that. So let me do that and check to see. You guys probably already know because you probably were watching the whole thing. So, all right, gonna shut this down now, and I will come back later and tell you what I found. So, for now, you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see ya.